Hello, fellow space builders and transformers. We are back in Dyson Sphere Program for another wonderful day of building and trying to set up our planetary systems to generate all the things we need. We have got obviously a lot done in the last episodes. We've got a lot of automation going on. Got little things, machines set up to build us some power windmills and Tesla coils. We've got places where we're making and storing belts, cog wheels. We've got lots of magnets being produced. We've got green circuitry chips being produced. So today, what we're going to try and do today is get the blue research system going. So for that, we are going to need some more of these lovely, wonderful matrix labs. Now, according to this, I need some iron plates. Right. Let's find my iron plate storage facility. We've got iron plates somewhere. Belts are all kind of chock-a-blocky block at the minute. Did I, by any chance, put in a bit of a buffer system? Don't think I did. I don't think I've built anywhere where I'm just putting iron plates into maybe a box or something of that nature. So you know what we might do? We might go as far as to take a box, place it down, have ourselves a little puller, and we'll just we won't have too many things. Apparently that's not powered. Right, okay. Now you've got power. So what we'll do as well, we'll chuck another one on because we'll fill this up quite quickly, I think. With all the steel plates from those 3 factories over there. Meanwhile, let's just gobble up a bunch. To assist us in being able to produce. We want a lot of these matrix towers, by the way, these matrix labs, because matrix processing is quite slow, or researching is quite, so we need to produce lots of the blue cubes, and then we need a couple of places that are going to be consuming them. So we'll take all of those. Right. F key. How many can we make now of these? Still apparently only 1. Why is that? Oh, because we're missing stone. Regular old stone. Did I have? Can anybody? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. I had a dump chest. I did have a dump chest, which we didn't put anything into. No stone. Right. What we could be doing once we've got advanced smelting on the go is can I make more of those now? I can now produce 12, apparently. Let's do it. Let's produce 12. So like I say, we are going to need a few. Again, these matrix slabs can be stacked. So we could produce a lot of blue stuff very, very quickly. However, what I want to do is I want to put them in. We'll go side by side. So that's 1, 2, 3. I'm going to place them 4 units from each other. I want a little bit of a gap on my belts, I've decided. I lack the item. Okay. Now, obviously, what we're also going to need to do is have these running. Now, what I'm thinking of doing to try and save a little space, I'm going to condense the belt system down a little bit. Rather than having these long belts that run for miles and miles and miles across the planet's surface, I think what I'm going to start doing is maybe just zigzagging them, cramming more belts into a single square to save on space. I think that would be a good thing. Another reason for putting, obviously, a space between my buildings, so I can whack one of these in. Which generates me wind power. Right. Once we've finished crafting all these buildings. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I don't think I placed that one right. I don't think I placed that right. So if we start from where? So that's the first position. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the first position. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Right, the problem is we've now run into we've come upon our little ore vein over here, our ore system. That's not great. Those are still not in the right place. I was right the first time. Sorry, I'm getting massively. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's better. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, now I'm wondering whether I should take these belts back and run more stuff down this side of the because of those ore veins, which I'm not going to be able to build around. I wonder whether I would be better at... Right, and I've got a lack of belts. I wonder if I would be better off going that way. Bring this back. That one goes on there. Hides with an object. We may need to move that tower. Move it. Right. Okay, that's going to put them now down that side. Hopefully then what I can do is... Right, hit the R key to flip rotate that. We can have all these lovely, wonderful bits coming down here and building all this lovely belt system for us. So if we ever need more stone, we've definitely got plenty of it on the map here. Right, next task then. Let's go get ourselves some more belts, I think. Yeah, that should do. That should give us plenty of belts. For the time being. Right. So we've got 4 of these labs set up currently. Like I say, what I plan to do from this one is run a line of belts all the way down. Back up. Run them back down. And basically we're going to have like a bit of a buffer then. Yeah, that's producing. Wants to be producing. That wants to be producing. And that wants to be producing. We also want our power. Unfortunately then, I have to use a Tesla tower.
Your production compound has reached a certain scale. Now, click the Statistics panel button at the bottom right corner of the screen to view statistics. It includes the output consumption of each item, electricity data, etc. Use these dynamic data can help you to manage your production base.
Okay, so we now have statistics. Power, generating, and consumption. We're not doing any research, and we've not made any real progress towards constructing a Dyson Sphere yet. Let's stack a few more of these. Then what we need to do, we need to get them loaded up and producing blue research. So if we go back and look at our recipe, it's 1-to-1 on these. So now we want sorters, that's what we want. Okay. I need to. I can always put some more belts on. Loads that one up. I can put some more around the outside here, is my theory. Which actually means... yeah, that was a bad idea, wasn't it? Let's just take that out for the time being. For example, if I was to place, say, another one of these there, 2, 3, 4, place one there. And obviously what we're going to need put that back on there. Extend this one down a bit. Can I now get another one of those in? Yes, I can. Place it close to the belt, and then we'll be able to hit all the sorters as well. Still got 4 of these available, so we can load that one up. Grab a sorter. I won't bother connecting that one up just yet, because obviously I want to see relatively how much space we're going to need. Produce blue sciences. Right, now these fellas need to be chucking out blue sciences, don't they? Huh? See if I can get that one. What we can do, we can output one from one. The other one from the other one. Now we've got a whole chain of blue sciences. Of course, what we can really do. Bring that down here. Up to there. Let's bring it down. Up to there. We'll be able to get the belts loaded up right. My core energy is about to run out, apparently. My mech not have any coal. My mech has run out of all its coal. Right. Let's go find my coal plant. Oh, it's because I'm building. Jeez. Tell you what. A little bit of crude oil there, look. Right, those trees give us a little bit of wood and things. My core energy will deplete soon. Let's chuck in some more trees then. We will get coal fired up. It's because I'm doing a lot of, obviously, I'm doing a lot of building right now. Getting game doesn't like it when you do a lot of building. A little droid, little bumblebee, not really cope with all the building. A few more logs, get them burnt. He'll get this all built up. This is probably a little bit excessive, I'm thinking. Because obviously I've got to think, how do I get yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that out. I'm also then going to undo all this building. Sorry, robots. I know you've been building and I know you're quite happy to do it. Come on. Because I'm thinking to myself, where do we want this to go? We probably want it to go along here. Oh, I'll tell you what, demolishing stuff you've built is not quite as easy as building stuff. A little bit fiddly. Right, we probably need an output there to there. And then it depends where we go with the building after that. Right, let's tell you what, let's go get some coal, because this is getting ridiculous, the fact that I can't move. Where is my coal facility? I think my coal is yeah, my coal facility is over here. So, poor old bumblebee can't run very fast. Built that further away if I'd have wanted. Could I? You know? Let's take that tree out. Come on. Burn all the wood first. And I'll put a load of stuff. Right, that should power us then. That should keep us grooving now. Eventually, like I say, once we've got all the research set up, we will be able to get... So let's go with the matrices. Got room for 4. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have any more at the minute. We also lack power. So let's try and get some. Not enough items. Right. Let's go pick those up then. Because again, this is why we have the magic box. We're stacking only in 20s. Right. Okay. Make 5. I want stacks of 100 if I can. If I can get it. And this is going to use a lot of power, I do believe. Might need to put Teslas in. Like so. Right, now then, we're going to set these to actually do research. What we're doing. So you're going to research my stuff. Okay, which you won't do at the minute, I appreciate. Now, research takes a lot of things. What we might do, we might just chuck 2 blue things into each one of these. Right, so that's loading up now with blue science. So what we can do, we can start researching stuff. So if, first of all, if we go with improved logistics, that's going to give us research queues and everything. If we go for smelting, it's going to give us that. If we go for smelting purification, now we are cooking on gas. We can get all the wonderful stuff queued up. Plasma control, fluid storage, encapsulation. It's all good. That will now rocket along at a great rate of knots. If I actually built some more of these, apparently I need glass to do so, which means obviously to get glass we need stone. Probably just collect some of this. Do stone ore. In fact, actually, there's a whole flipping lot of stone, isn't there, around here? We could just queue up a lot of this. Logistics is increased. We now got speedy sorters. We've now got 4 directional splitters, which means we can send all manners of different stuff and things in different directions. And that's quite compact. A nice, quite compact little system there, you have to say. Belt's fully loaded. Is always good to see. And like I say, we've actually got it in quite a compact little space, haven't we? Now those are only too high at the minute. We could obviously stack them a lot higher. Let's bring up our crafty thing. 1, 2. I only want to produce 5. I only want to produce 5 of these this time, because we're going to try and burn through some of this stuff a bit faster, if we can. I've also got some junk to get rid of out of my box of tricks. Got some more smelters. Obviously, once we've improved the smelting stuff and we've got thermal power going on, there's a few other little bits and bobs we're going to be able to do, especially with this coal supply down here being rather fantastic. To build. Click to build. Build. Click to build. Back of item. Click to build. Right, we have mastered the art of smelting techniques. You now can further smelt iron ingots to produce steel with better mechanical properties. Okie dokie. Magic. What we can also do is head into our little upgrade tree and start to bang out some of these. Which should be rather fun. I need 400 stuff for that. I need veins utilization. We need to get into red science. That'll be the next big thing. Smelting purification is complete. Right, so that means when we head over here to our little coal area, what we can do now, generate more power. Thermal power is completed. Has it given me a thermal power plant? It has. It's given me one. Look. Need to close some of this stuff on the screen though.
A thermal power station. Such power facilities need to consume chemical energy fuels. If you want it to generate continuous and stable power, you need to ensure a sufficient fuel supply at all times.
Yeah, I was trying to do that, but then you went and popped that on the screen. Got in my way. Right, I'm going to build that one there. Right, watch this space. We're going to go for some of these. What I need to do now, of course, is figure out how to get to that bit. You pop-up boxes are annoying because I can't click when you're on the screen. Right. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do it like that. No. I mean, that, yes, that'll generate a little bit of power, but that's not what we're looking for here, folks.
You have unlocked the universe exploration. Now you can click the details display button in the lower right corner of the screen to open real-time distribution details of the ore veins.
Let's go take care of that rock situation. So what I've got now, right, we've got slightly more construction bots, which means we can build things faster. Three, 4, 5. Apparently I don't have a smelter. I only want one. I only want one. That'll do. Then what we need . What are you doing to me? Like drones are flying faster. That seems to be they seem to have gone a little bit wonky. Maybe that was because the ground wasn't flat. Here's what we do. We take the power poles we've got. Ooh. Wireless power tower. It can charge the mecha. Right, okay. Right, what we need then now is sorters. We want to make refined graphite is what we want to make. And then we want to be putting just regular old coal speed into there. Now this won't be working terribly brilliantly at the minute. See, that seems to be further away than I thought. Right, what we need then, now, to get all this working, we need some power. So if I click on this and chuck in 100 litres of coal, that will now generate some power. However, it's not going to generate a lot of power, is it? Because, well, sadly, quite a long way from our grid system. Right, that should, when it's built, right, oh yeah, we need I've got 5 of these fast sorters, so I'm going to chuck a fast sorter on there. Still burning coal at the minute. But that's good. Now we've done all our research that we can do. We've done all the upgrades too, I think. Because everything's going to require blue stuff. Which we don't. Oh, we can do that one. Some of these I'm going to have to do manually. Do them up manually. Take a bunch of this. And then if we go into here, we should now be able to a water pump. Sulfuric acid from the sulfuric acid ocean. Okay. Storage tank. Right, we've got that mech thing. What is it we need to research? That, was it? Or that? Was it these things? Let's make 10 of those. Plasma exciter. Right. Another thing we're going to do. Universe Exploration Level 2 has been hit. Alright, let's head... over here. To our storage dump box. Put some of this stuff into the storage. Food oil can go in there for now. Oh, we need 50 of these these things. Okay. So what is it we're missing? We're missing steel plates, obviously. I mean, magnets we've got plenty of. Cogs I could probably do with picking up a stack of cogs. I've got my steel plates over here. I'll take a few of them. What we can do as well, next time out, in the next video, because this one is getting a little bit long, is we can also now do a system over here. The smelting, I believe, and making silicone ore from stone, and then we can make high purity silicon from the silicone ore. Now we could do it there. There are a couple of other iron ore veins, isn't there, on this map? So we need another 37. 10, 20, 30. That'll get them processing. Like I say, we've got all our blue sciences down here. We're not currently researching anything because we need red. We're going to need to start doing red sciences next. But we're also going to need to start setting up our hydrogen extraction and silicone. I mean, like I say, silicone production we can probably start doing down here, I think, because we've got this massive stone node thingy here, which we're going to be able to pull stone out of to extract silicone. Have a look. Research, mecha core. Yeah, all this stuff's going to be level 10 stuff. Have we got any other stuff that requires just blue science? That does. That requires blue and red, so that's no good. That just requires blue. Solar collection only requires blue. Crystal smelting requires blue and red. That only requires blue. High efficiency logistics system. Does that require blue and red? It does. Okay. We might need to scrap that then. Because we're not going to be able to do that. But we also need steel as well now. So we're going to have to smelt steel. There was a little iron ore facility here, which we might be able to whack a few miners onto. We might even be able to pull a bit of a splitter off of off these belts here. My circuits. I should have a box for circuits, shouldn't I? Did I not make a storage box for putting circuits in? Okay. Maybe I didn't. But anyway, there's 120 circuits made. Borrowed. So yes, next episode in the series, folks, what we're going to do is we're going to try and set up some of this other stuff we've now unlocked, such as the steel smelting and the silicone refining and everything like that. So from Bumblebee, here in Dyson Sphere Program, and of course me, CWATTY, it's goodbye for now, folks. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, please give a like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not doing so already. And yeah, come back and join us very soon for some more of this wonderful game. But now from me, cheerio.